Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny 5 Alive here, and I am joined here with Web Searcher.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to another Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're going to be looking at the Forgotten Oasis, created by HaPPyCaMPeR. And here they say, welcome to the Forgotten Oasis. Hidden deep within the desert lies an oasis, upon which long ago a temple complex was built to worship an ancient evil. Centuries later, the temples have turned into dust and ruin. A new civilization has built their city on top of the remains of the old. Even though a lot of time has passed, the ancient evil is still present within the city. Quite a short introduction for one of the videos that I probably had infinite amounts of B-roll for. There's so many good shots in this park, as you can see from what you're looking at in the background here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I was like, this angle's great, that angle's great, this looks amazing, yada yada yada, and then he gives me one of the shortest intros we've had in all of the contest. But there's a look at it there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right on into it.
Look at this opening scene here. The buildings have just that slight twist to them. So there's no real 90 degrees, which I love that it has this little bit of a bend to it.
I like how you made your own elevator. This needs to be a thing in Planet Coaster. We're gonna go up the elevator and into the park.
Wait till you guys see this. And gals.
I mean, they kind of did. We give them a little teaser in the beginning.
Yeah. The colors are so complementing one another.
I can think of another one in this bracket that was, I think it was Sakura Park. It was very colorful. These two are prying at each other for the most colorful, vibrant parks. Now, interesting fun fact, just going to go on a side tangent while we soak up the environment and the imagery that we are looking at. HaPPyCaMPeR was a builder or a beginner, was it, in the last contest? One of the two. They jumped like 4 ranks. They did the World of Warcraft coaster. If I remember correctly, if my memory's not getting foggy, HaPPyCaMPeR did World of Warcraft in the last contest and blew everyone's mind away. Now, I think he was robbed of first place from SC Reconcile, who did Prince of Persia.
That was pretty amazing too.
Now, this is not staged. This is purely happy accident. I don't know if it's happy accident, but a competitive accident. This is HaPPyCaMPeR's creation, and next up is SC Reconcile. So, we might actually have a situation where they are now facing off against each other, back to back, and also in the same bracket, when they were first and second of the last contest. But they were first and second in the builder bracket. They jumped, we jumped them past builder, advanced to expert, and here they are again, competing side to side. And not
get ugly, folks.
And not disappointing. Look at what we're seeing here. That is a beautiful, beautiful Monte Leon.
Just these colors are perfect shades.
Oh, that is so cool. Well done.
Yeah.
You've turned the Monte Leon into like a water ride. I kind of love that. So, this is fun. That was my point. But now, the expert bracket is just jam-packed. As you guys see, this is the second to last episode of the expert bracket. I can think of 10 that should deserve first place.
You know, this is one of the few parks I'm looking at that I'm going, do I want to see it at night?
Here, we'll do this just for Web.
But I'm not certain I want to see it at night.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I want to see it at night. Yeah.
It still looks good.
It looks good day and night, equally as good. Oh.
It's nice. It's real nice. Okay, let's go back down there. Where was I? What was I saying, though? Yeah, this is the last two of this bracket. And unlike the first time these guys competed, I mean, the builder bracket last time in the dueling contest was pretty stacked. There was some really good ones. But the expert bracket, it's just even more stacked. I'm gonna have to sit here and think about it for hours. Literally hours. And you guys too. You guys are voting on who deserves to win, so I hope everyone's putting some thought into this. But this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
Just beautiful colors.
Yeah. This is outstanding work. Again, one of these, seems like the people who have chosen to do like a lot of depth and height, and they're the ones that are excelling in this contest because they're technically fitting more into their park, being creative in a way where they're using the y-axis to increase the 40 by 40 dimensions. Does that make sense? So
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, anytime you make things really tall, you bring out an elegance in them. I don't know how to explain it. It's
perspective,
right? It makes
right?
it grandiose.
Yeah, monumental.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've only seen one or two dive coasters in this contest. I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed, that the drop is larger than 35 meters or whatever I've seen from the previous ones. I want a dive coaster that goes to the bottom of the earth.
Well, we can only go within the limits of what you gave us for height.
Yeah, that was a variable limit though, because apparently
you gave us a limit.
No, because apparently the biggest rides in the game did not fit in that limit. So we changed the rule afterwards and said, okay, you can go as much as you need, just don't go crazy. So there is a limit, but it's a variable limit, because apparently I set that limit too low. Okay, 42 meters, not what I was hoping for, but
I think we're still going to be happy.
Yeah. Wow.
Oops. We jumped. There we go. Nice station, by the way.
I guess my feeling there with these dive coasters is a lot of the times that we're riding just regular coasters, 40 meters, a 40-meter drop is like standard. We usually see larger ones than that. And I keep going, why is people choosing to do a dive coaster that doesn't dive further than the regular standard coasters? I guess I've been sort of craving a never-ending Galcian drop on a dive coaster.
I knew that name was going to come up.
Okay.
We're going to have to make a contest for him.
A dive coaster contest? That's not a bad
Just
idea.
For him. Yeah.
But we get kind of sick of it after a while. I feel like this is supposed to be a night ride.
Yeah, the lighting does look like it would
Indicate
call
light.
for it.
We can ride it twice. While I didn't get the drop that I wanted, I got the visuals make up for it. There is so much going on here.
Don't the greens really pop with all that red?
And I even like how
orange.
you colored the support screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try this again at nighttime. We'll jump straight over to train 1.
Look at that.
Should be nice.
Are there filters being used on this part? We need to check.
I don't think there
I'm just
are.
curious.
No, I'm pretty sure I would notice.
You would notice better than me.
I stare at Planet Coaster all day. When there's even a slight color variation, I generally notice. It's very rare that people use those effects.
Yeah, your triggering on this park is very nice.
Fun. Definitely
Nice,
a really crazy layout on
short,
that.
Short and sweet.
Well, it's short. It's just really has a lot
visuals.
of depth to it. It's really good.
Oh.
Okay, let's take the exit like a proper person and see where we go next. No one's keeping their staff happy. I wonder how many depressed janitors we've ran into in this guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It must be a tough job.
Right? And it's the same janitor in every park. That's why he's depressed. He's like, man, I have 208 mini parks to clean today.
Well, you look around. Do you see any garbage cans?
That's a good point. We're sitting here gawking over this park, and you've completely forgotten bins and benches. Why'd you have to go and point that out?
Well, you were talking about the janitor being tired and sad.
You're right, there's nothing.
I would be too.
There's no benches or bins. Aww.
Poor guy's working his butt off. Do you know how many cups I have to pick up a day? It's just nasty.
Yeah, not a single bin. But
it's still a clean park.
That's usually the thing you do last, and I bet you HaPPyCaMPER's sitting there going, crap. Like he knew, he knew to do that. He had it on his checklist, and then he was like, I think it's all ready. Let's submit it.
And he's probably already, submitted it, and then the deadline came past, and he's looking through his park going, he's probably going, nobody will notice. I'll be okay. Dang web searcher.
Oh, he used a sequencer. Oh, no, he used a filter. It's a contrast filter with red and black. Oh, that's cool.
They're really stepping it up this contest.
Oh, it's changing again.
I'm falling behind. These youngsters are just kicking my tail. Yeah, the gyms are awesome, aren't they? Oh, park looks so different.
Yeah, it's that red and black filter, which was
I like it.
It was actually used on that Yin and Yang coaster from Leolei in the last contest when I was raving about it. It really does do something really cool to your atmosphere. You get those blacks, whites, and reds really popping.
A whole different park.
Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. I love how you basically turn this coaster into like a three-dimensional exploration ride. Wow.
It's almost a demonic coaster.
Yeah, very. Well, that was kind of the backstory, wasn't it? The Forbidden Oasis that had,
yeah, an evil presence. And you sold me on it.
Ancient evils present within the city today.
Well, I think we located it, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go up above? Yes, we can. So that was the awakening. Oh, look at that. What do you know? It's the Helion again.
That ride has just made it into almost every other park, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Inconceivable. Just love some of your little trim works, like on your fencing and stuff.
Yeah, it's really quite nice. Wow.
So little details make a huge difference.
Oh, this is the park entrance.
Yeah. What you want to do is go to the right up here and up the steps.
Thank you. I guess I'll go left. As a joke.
You know me, I'm Lex Dexic. I thought you were headed the right way.
Wow. We found another park.
Yeah. No kidding.
What?
we're headed towards the flat ride over there, huh? This park looks gigantic.
It really does.
These pastel colors just keep amazing me.
That's a really cool way to integrate this. All the colors really blend together. Is that a third coaster?
I can't tell you.
I think there's 3 coasters as a main attraction. It's a torque launched.
You're gonna dive.
Unless that was the forgotten one. What was it called?
Awakening?
Awakening. I think that was it.
Well, you know, you can always check the management thing and see. Now, where were we? Here we right back where we were. Perfect. Yeah, your details on these buildings is just so well done.
Nice.
Good viewpoint.
Beautiful viewpoint.
Now, there's got to be a shop right around here, right?
I think it's below us.
Okay. Hey, there's garbage containers, and yet they didn't use them here.
Oh. The one place that has garbage containers, they left it on the table. I didn't even know guests would leave trash on the table.
Yeah, they will. They're lazy.
I didn't ever see that. I thought they just threw it on the floor. I think that's the first time I've noticed trash on a table. This, like, rampway, it's really neat.
I can see where the pathing drove him nuts, so... I feel for you. Pathing in this game is a nightmare.
Oh. It just never ends.
And there's plenty of shops.
Right. Wow.
Hold a minute. Stop for just a second. Turn to the right. No, turn back to the left. I want to see if it's shadows I'm looking at. What did he use for the wall there? Just, you know, the entranceway you're seeing down below between the 2 torches? Stop and look to your right. What did he put on the wall to make it kind of look dirty?
It's a grime texture. It's, I think it's a theme maker toolkit item. I think Verona actually made that.
Well, she made some, and then somebody else made some other ones, and it's just some of them look really white from what I'm seeing. And that threw me off.
We made it to the upper plaza.
Verona has made most of those transparencies. There's 1 or 2 other people that have made some on the workshop, but not quite as many as Verona has made.
That's cool.
Even that's got detailing on the ride.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, how do you get over to it? Oh, you just jump.
Yeah.
Well, oh, little star.
Okay, so when
That's
we
cool.
came through here, the path
You came up the little hill you were talking about.
Some pause. Oh, wow.
There are a lot of levels to this park.
I love it.
I do too. The blue inlays there look awesome on this wall right in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes. And so this is HaPPyCaMPeR?
Yeah, you're gonna be one happy camper. I think I said that at the last contest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you will likely place in the top 5 with this creation. But it's also really tough because I think I said that 10 other times.
Yeah, I've been amazed at the level of detailing that we're getting in this contest.
I mean, I've basically recorded every
Legendary
video
builds.
up until now, and I would have to say that the expert bracket is by far the hardest one. I mean, I know the beginners did some amazing stuff, but there's kind of like a hierarchy where you can see that some of them are clearly better than others, but you can kind of dictate what the top 5 would be of the earlier brackets. Whereas this one, I'm just like, I don't know. I have no idea. And it's probably going to be the case for the Masters and Legends as well. But certainly the hardest bracket that I've ever had to look at for any of the contests. Again, glad I don't have to judge these all on my own, because I don't know if I would be capable of making the right decision. So with the collective votes of the hundreds plus 200, 300 people voting, I think we were averaging 300 votes a bracket in the last contest. It really makes a decisive winner.
Yeah.
So be sure to vote, guys. We're coming up to the end of the bracket. This is the second to last episode. SC Reconcile, HaPPyCaMPeR. They were the top 2 of the last contest in their bracket, if I remember correctly. And they are coming back even stronger than the last time, which is crazy to think because they were top of the bracket last time. This is some really amazing stuff. I love this build style, the colors, the vibrance.
Those roofs,
the buildings, the depth.
Did he put like a moss on them?
It's really nice.
He did. Yeah.
No, the detail is just extraordinary in this park. Coasters are amazing. The visual effects on them, the music.
Color composition is perfect.
Really well done. I'm pretty much lost for words. I think the only thing that I would actually suggest, if I could make a suggestion, would be to have that dive coaster come through this canyon and go a lot deeper. Drop to the bottom of this waterfall, come down this canyon, and back up. That would have completed me. Just diving up and down like that.
He was probably thinking the same way I was about limits.
Limits are made to be broken.
Yeah, but would you risk something like this being disqualified?
I remember during, it was either the Q&A or just after the Q&A, I told people they could go slightly above and beyond. I think the basically, what's the highest ride in the game? Let's see here. It's like one of these observatory rides. I think it's the Sun Flare, this one. So yeah, I basically said you can go as high as the Sun Flare. That's the height limit, because everyone was complaining that I can't put a Sun Flare in my park because of the limits. And guess what? Not a single one of you used the Sun Flare.
Bombs.
There was like 15 people complaining that they couldn't use the Sun Flare. And I was like, oh, well, okay, this is the new height just for the Sun Flare. I haven't seen a single Sun Flare. So yeah, because this wouldn't have fit. So it makes sense. But yeah, that's technically the new height limit for the contest. But the height limit was to avoid like people doing these like basically never-ending towers, because there's like YouTube videos of people building literally up to here.
Seen them.
And it's kind of ridiculous. Like we don't want that. So even if, let's just say, somebody did use the Sun Flare and then they made a stacked tower with 13 levels of parks, that probably would have been like, okay, now you're being ridiculous. You know, I think everybody understood that let's not make a sandwich park. So yeah. All right, well, that's the Forgotten Oasis created by HaPPyCaMPeR. Absolutely blown away yet again. Another expert submission that is just unfathomably good and making this bracket one of the hardest brackets to vote on in history. Be sure in the next 24 hours we'll have a voting form out for you guys to make the decision. The fate of the expert bracket is in your hands, so stay tuned for that. And thank you all so much for watching. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the last episode of the expert bracket 12 hours from now. Bye now.
Good luck with your voting, folks. Bye-bye.